you're participating on the DR national team. And I think made the case that there's world-class basketball talent in Latin America, Dominican Republic, Central America.
The talent that the Latino community has is so abundant, and it makes it even more special.
In a world where greatness is shaped by raw talent, unyielding perseverance, and a deep connection to community, Karl-Anthony Towns has carved out a remarkable legacy. From his early days on the lively courts of Piscataway, New Jersey, to starring under the bright lights of the NBA with the Minnesota Timberwolves and later the New York Knicks, Towns has evolved into one of basketball's most dynamic and influential big men. A four-time All-Star, NBA champion, and global ambassador, his journey is a profound testament to resilience, versatility, and a heartfelt commitment to uplifting others. His ability to blend dominant play with grace and humility makes his story both unique and deeply inspiring. Born on November 15, 1995, in Edison, New Jersey, Karl-Anthony Towns Jr. was destined to stand out. His father, Karl Towns Sr., a former basketball player and coach, and his mother, Jacqueline Cruz Towns, a nurse of Dominican heritage, laid the foundation for a well-rounded upbringing. Raised in Piscataway, Towns grew up in a diverse, tight-knit household alongside his younger sister, Lachelle. His father introduced him to basketball at the age of 4, coaching him on local courts and instilling discipline early on. By the 5th grade, Towns was already a towering figure, standing 6 feet tall and commanding attention for his natural ability and poise. But it wasn't just basketball that shaped him. His mother's Dominican roots instilled cultural pride. Towns is fluent in Spanish and often speaks fondly of traditional dishes like mango. His dual heritage, along with his Catholic faith, became central to his identity and purpose. Even as a child, he played baseball and swam competitively, yet basketball always called to him most powerfully. By age 9, he was already dominating in AAU leagues, displaying a combination of height, footwork, and finesse rarely seen at that age. His mother's frequent advice, "Work hard, love harder," remained a guiding force as he matured, both on and off the court. Towns' high school years at St. Joseph High School in Metuchen, New Jersey, showcased both his athletic and academic excellence. He quickly rose to national prominence, averaging 20.9 points, 13.4 rebounds, and 6.2 blocks as a senior. Leading the Falcons to 3 state titles, he earned 2014 McDonald's All-American honors and was named the Gatorade National Player of the Year. A straight-A student, Towns didn't just shine in the gym. He was equally committed to his education, with plans that extended far beyond basketball. Highly recruited, Towns committed to play for John Calipari at the University of Kentucky. As a freshman during the 2014-15 season, he helped guide the Wildcats to a near-perfect 38-1 record and a Final Four appearance. Averaging 10.3 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 2.3 blocks per game, his contributions were pivotal to the team's dominance. After just 1 season, he declared for the NBA draft, fulfilling one dream while postponing another, finishing his degree in kinesiology. True to a promise he made to his mother, he later resumed online courses, reflecting his lifelong dedication to education and self-improvement. The Minnesota Timberwolves selected Towns with the first overall pick in the 2015 NBA draft. He made an immediate impact, debuting with a 14-point, 12-rebound performance against the Lakers. By season's end, he was named NBA Rookie of the Year, averaging 18.3 points and 10.5 rebounds per game. He quickly became the face of the franchise, with his silky shooting, deft footwork, and court vision redefining what a center could do. His breakout 2017-18 season saw him average 21.3 points and 12.3 rebounds, earn his first All-Star selection, and lead Minnesota to its first playoff appearance in 14 years. Over the years, Towns compiled accolades, 2 All-NBA third-team selections, 2018-2022, for All-Star nods, and a 3-point contest victory in 2022, highlighting his historic accuracy for a big man. His shooting splits, particularly a near 40% career three-point percentage, elevated him into elite company. In a bold move, Towns was traded to the New York Knicks in October 2024. Thriving in the media spotlight of Madison Square Garden, he elevated his game, averaging 24.8 points, 13.9 rebounds, and 3.3 assists for the 2024-25 season. He anchored the Knicks to a 50-32 record and helped lead them to the Eastern Conference Finals. By May 2025, with 614 career games under his belt, Towns had amassed 14,043 points, 6,637 rebounds, and solidified his standing among the game's premier big men. Towns' road to greatness has not been without tragedy. In April 2020, he lost his mother, Jacqueline, to COVID-19, a loss that devastated him. The pandemic would take the lives of 7 other relatives, thrusting him into a period of grief few could fathom. Yet through his sorrow, Towns emerged as a powerful voice for awareness and support, donating $100,000 to the Mayo Clinic and speaking openly about his experiences. Injuries, too, tested his resolve. A wrist injury in 2016 and a calf strain in 2022 kept him sidelined for extended periods, but he rebounded each time with renewed vigor. Often criticized early in his career for his defensive lapses and perceived softness, Towns turned those narratives on their head with a gritty playoff run in 2025, averaging nearly 14 rebounds per game and asserting his physicality in the paint. Beyond the court, Towns has faced scrutiny over his identity and demeanor. His Afro-Dominican heritage, soft-spoken nature, and calm demeanor sometimes drew unfair stereotypes, but he remained steadfast in his authenticity. His relationship with model Jordan Woods, which began in 2020, has been a source of strength, grounding him amid life's turbulence. His openness about mental health, especially following personal losses, has earned him widespread respect across the basketball community. Towns' influence now spans the globe. With over 14,000 career points and nearly 7,000 rebounds, he has inspired a generation of big men, including Phenom Victor Wembanyama, who publicly referred to Towns as a blueprint. His trailblazing shooting numbers, 529 made three-pointers as a center, have changed the landscape of professional basketball. Off the hardwood, Towns has made giving back a priority. In 2020, he launched the Karl-Anthony Towns Foundation, which funds youth programs in Piscataway and the Dominican Republic. The foundation provides over $1 million annually in scholarships, basketball clinics, and STEM initiatives, impacting more than 2,000 young people each year. In 2024, Towns donated $250,000 to renovate the Raritan Landing basketball courts in his hometown, earning praise as Jersey's pride. His global visibility has also been boosted by high-profile endorsements and media ventures. The KT3 signature shoe with Nike sold over 30,000 pairs in 2025. His docuseries KT's Journey on Netflix drew 2.5 million viewers, offering a candid look into his life, grief, and motivation. In 2022, the Dominican Republic retired his national team jersey, and his work as a FIBA ambassador has amplified his influence internationally. At 29, Karl-Anthony Towns is much more than an NBA star. He is a cultural icon. With a net worth of $60 million, his earnings span a $224 million Knicks contract, endorsement deals with Nike, Gatorade, and 2K Sports, and real estate ventures. Yet, he remains grounded, often returning to Piscataway to visit family and support local causes. A fan of reggaeton and hip-hop, Towns regularly shares playlists featuring artists like Bad Bunny and J. Cole with his 3.8 million Instagram followers. He co-hosts KT's Court on YouTube, drawing 800,000 subscribers with behind-the-scenes looks at his training, philanthropy, and off-season life. A devout Catholic, he credits his faith with helping him navigate grief and stay centered during challenges. He finds comfort in the simple things: family domino nights, binge-watching The Sopranos, and enjoying home-cooked Dominican meals. His mantra, "Play with love, live with purpose," sums up his worldview. In a revealing 2025 TNT interview, he said, "My pain fuels my game. My heart honors my mom." His humility and depth have made him a favorite among fans, teammates, and media alike. Karl-Anthony Towns' life is a story of perseverance and purpose. From a gifted young athlete in Piscataway to a dominant force in the NBA, he has faced immense highs and harrowing lows. With 4 All-Star selections, a trailblazing skill set, and a commitment to giving back. Towns has reshaped the modern center's role and touched lives far beyond the arena. As he continues his career with the New York Knicks, helping lead the team deep into the playoffs, Towns stands at the peak of his powers, both as a player and as a person. His stats, accolades, and impact speak for themselves. But it's his unwavering spirit, his love for community, and his drive to inspire that truly define his legacy. Thank you for taking this journey through the life of Karl-Anthony Towns. Keep chasing your dreams, lead with heart, and remember, greatness isn't just about how high you rise, but how much you uplift others along the way.